Hello, I'm Justina Rafi. I'm speaking on a very important thing, and I'm speaking in collaboration for the Society for Adolescent and Young People's Health in Nigeria, and the theme is the Evolving Adolescents and Youth in Our Digital Age. You would agree with me that times are fast changing and technology is fast growing. We see and experience a generation that grows up with technology in form of toys and play games in form of gadgets. They grow more and more closer to their devices daily, and sadly, 70% of their brain is shaped off the internet. The more they stay glued to their screen, the more disconnected they get from the world, the more less concerned they are about global issues and global reforms. Now there comes a time in a man's life where we sit back and realize. We realize the gains from the stains of mystic fall, the becoming of the person we are today, and the sacrifices that was put in place. Of how our predecessors laid the foundational framework for the level of technology we are enjoying in this present age and time, how they did research and how our generation took over those research and enhanced our global technology. Now it is true that as the world changes, technology evolves, mechanism progresses, and so does the world. Work ethics, social diversity, cultural ethnicity, ecosystems, and our very own technology. We see the rise in daily artificial intelligence, blockchain, 5G inventions, each opening doors for creative expressions, each giving room for entrepreneurial progressions. Work ethics, IT gurus, problem solvers, stakeholders, all because of the information at the tip of our fingers. But I have a question to ask. What happens when this becomes a problem? What happens when the information at our disposal have no good proposal? What happens when access becomes limitless? When we don't know how to use what we have to get what we want? Problems of cyber insecurity, low tech skills, poor guidance. Problems of what we don't have and what we can't do imposed on our screens. But the world is changing and so should we. Technology is advancing and so should the youth. Being the leaders of tomorrow as the world expects us to be. Not falling prey to the dangers of the internet, but using its tools to unlock codes and find treasures. So this is our time. This is our moment. Let us take a hold of technology with every sense of discipline, intentionality, and self-control. This can be done. We can use technology to aid and advance whatever we want in life, rather than allowing technology to mar us, but to make us, using its integrity for our own special good. What should we do as youths? More cybersecurity should be enhanced. Guidelines should be functionalized. Education should go out there on how to use the devices, technologies, and current artificial intelligence for our good and not for the bad. Not to unlock and encrypt codes of governments and politics and frauding, but to use it for our personal good. Now, how can this be fully actualized? We can be able to control what we see on our screens to avoid depression. We can be able to redeem our algorithm. We can control what we see. We can control our FYP on all social media platforms. This helps to maintain our mental health. This helps for self-realization. Let us know how to use those gadgets in our hands, those keypads on our phones. Let's know how to maximize it for our good. Because remember, if the world is moving, so should the youths. We are the leaders of tomorrow. We should use what we have not as a means of distraction, but as a means to create a globe that the future generations will come and see and be satisfied, just like we did and just like we are seeing right now in our time and dispensation. I hope with this as youths, we've been fully equipped and known how to articulate what we have for our good. I hope that mental health will be a thing of great concern and importance to every single youth out there, because what we see on our screens have an effect on our brains. Let us focus on ourselves. Learn not to compare yourself with those you see online, but focus more on yourself, focus more on your life. Learn to track your own growth rather than tracking someone else's growth you see online. This will help us, this will foster us, and this will enhance everything we have now for our personal advantage.